it's what you expect from this line, you know. You've got like two figures, two Clarks, you know what I mean? You're like, two Clarks, really? I didn't want two Clarks, you know. You wanted a kind of Ellen and all that, or you wanted the kids or whatever, you know, or you wanted Cousin Eddie, but you're not going to get that, are you? You're just going to be, you're going to be obviously stuck with obviously that. So you've obviously got Clark. Obviously with somebody obviously pre-owned this, it's already doesn't have the things in it, so obviously comes with his wee jacket and all that, his trousers and that, and his face sculpture is different obviously for the Santa Claus, because the Santa Claus one obviously his lips are more open, he's smiling. With this one obviously he's trying to cut the tree down, so obviously it's really nice sculpture, really nice figure and all that and stuff. Obviously comes with the mask, which obviously I know it tells you to be careful with the mask because the straps are quite fragile. Comes with two spare hands. I'm not going to lift them out. It comes with the wee moose mug. I'm not going to lift that out either. And it comes with the chainsaw. I'm not going to lift that out yet either because they're all kind of stuck in the now. But the hockey mask is obviously been hanging out, and obviously I watched a video where it tells you, you know, you've got to be careful. You've got to kind of put it on a certain way to kind of make sure the hockey mask is on. So obviously it's quite temperamental, you know. It could break so easy, so
I think it looks like trousers.
it's got a wee bit of resemblance of him. I'd say more so the Santa Claus version's got a more so resemblance because he's got a smile and there's more to it than that. So
yeah,
the chainsaw one's good. Obviously when I get them, when I go home, whatever day I do, I'll try and do a posing, and then I'll obviously send photos and get the photos up on my site, whatever, and that way then photographs are up, and then people can view it. People can view photographs. So obviously, without further ado, we'll do my Santa Claus, which is new.
Most anticipated one, would you say?
I would say so.
This is you missed out on the first release.
I would say so. I would say most anticipated, but as you say, if you miss out the first release and you get the new reissued release, it kind of works out better in the long range, because then they've fixed a lot of errors.
Yeah.
They've fixed a lot of mistakes that they've made.
Yeah.
Like with the tie.
Well, that is good. And
the jacket, obviously, because I noticed as well, your jacket kind of one side they don't kind of match, because when you put on a house coat or a jacket, they're both supposed to come and then you can zip up, but that one side looks a bit too longer than the other.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like it's kind of, whereas you says this jacket, it looks perfect. It looks like that jacket is it's perfect. It looks like they've fixed that error.
Yeah, I think they have. Which,
it's quite good that they've actually fixed the error, because with errors like that, you want them to fix. That's what you want them to fix.
Yeah.
And obviously it's quite good. Obviously you get that wee backing paper, because then you can have them posed behind that.
The door. You
can have them posed behind the door and all that and stuff. And obviously, as always, you always get your wee silicone gel and all that. You always get your wee gel, and then you always get the wee stupid wee cord things that you've got to kind of pull and push through.
But I must admit, I would like to have seen an Ellen Griswold in her green dress, like from the end of the film. I think that would have been the best. I mean, they can't give you Clark Griswold and they'll give you Ellen Griswold to go with her. She's in all 4 films.
Yeah.
So do you not agree that even if they just gave you one Ellen Griswold in the green dress that she has in the end of the film, with the white top thing?
Yep, you would have thought that as well.
You'd say Beverly D'Angelo's, give us a Beverly D'Angelo's, we'll be happy. I know we'd all love a Cousin Eddie. He's a sort of main thing of the film, but is he really when he's going all weird now?
But you thought it would be dead cool if Neca released a pure all family, like a whole Neca like box, like the way they do with Tupac and all that. They released a whole
They did with the Christmas Story original figures.
Aye, like if they released a whole family, like with Clark, Ellen, and the two kids and all that and stuff, and have obviously Clark would be different because Clark would be dressed in his kind of outfit you see at the beginning of the film.
I like that thing I sent you, where they were like as if they were cutting the tree down.
Cutting the tree down and all that and stuff like that. See if they released like a whole family pack of that.
Aye.
And like Clark's face expression would obviously, they would maybe have him different, whatever.
Did you bring a saw?
You know, they'd have that, you know, they'd have that. That would be, I think that would interest a lot of people. A lot of people would be like, oh man, look, you get the whole family, man. It's like...
Do you see them going down that line?
Nah, can't.
I mean, I want the Christmas, Neca Christmas figures to continue. I mean, we did get Silent Night, Deadly Night, first movie figure and the second movie figure.
But it's, where are they going to go now, wait, but... What they're going to do, because they done Elf, they done...
I know, Elf was the last one. They could give us a George Bailey. Black and white version and a coloured version.
Aye.
How cool would that be? You could get two the same. They could do or they just give us a coloured version, whatever. Give us a James Stewart.
James Stewart, aye.
Because let's face it, that's a must watch every year.
Yep.
Right? So that's a big Christmas movie.
It's a big Christmas.
Give us a James, even if they gave us two heads, the one with the bleeding lip.
Yep.
He's got a bleeding lip and all that, and then the other one he's all cleaned up from when he's.
And then give you like opposing hand where he's like he's waving to like Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Cinema House and all that and stuff, and have him kind of waving and have his mouth like as if he's shouting.
And
then you could pose him like
his wee note, his wee Christmas card from.
Aye.
Clarence.
Yep. But then what other lines could they do with Christmas though? What other lines could they go down with though?
Could give us a Jim Carrey Grinch.
Could.
With kind of cloth hair.
They could. That would work.
To finish off the rest of a Christmas Story family in cloth version, just like give us the mum and the brother. Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2.
I still say a Home Alone 2.
I would say a Home Alone 2 as well. I thought Home Alone 2 would be one of the ones, but so obviously,
how does he look?
As you can see, guys, they've kind of fixed that problem. They've gave him the tie with the kind of obviously all the wee patterns on it and all that. And his coat is obviously a lot more.
His shoes are a bit shiny.
Moving. His shoes are a bit shiny, and he just looks really awesome. He just looks really cool. And then obviously he comes with his wee pool diet, his wee pool kind of wee thing that he kind of when he shows his pal, and he goes this is what my bonus is going to cover, and his pal obviously goes, oh my god, you're putting in a pool and all that stuff. So obviously it shows him that wee diagram thing he's got. Obviously comes through another moose mug, which you're kind of going, really, another moose mug? Why is it another moose mug? But it's, you know, it's what they give you. And then obviously, you know, that's it. Chainsaw mug, hockey mask and that. Tells you at the back when you push it anyway. It says includes interchangeable hands, moose mug, chainsaw and hockey mask. And then this one basically tells you at the back includes moose mug, Santa hat and pool model. So it's a wee pool model. So like it's really actually quite awesome, you know. And then
you get the moose mug in his hand. Is he moose mug stand in his hand?
Well, obviously you would do it for the Santa Clark. You wouldn't do it for the chainsaw Clark because
they've cleaned his face up in that one.
They've cleaned his face up.
You're right. Because I'll show you my one. Do you remember my one?
Mhm.
Right,
so we're going to show you a comparison. Because Paul has his one, right? We're going to show you a comparison of how different they both looks, right? So this was Paul's one, right? The Paul's one, obviously you can see yourself The face sculpture is completely different, as you can see with Paul's one here to my one. I think the jacket, as you can see at the back, the jacket looks a lot more, it looks a lot more fluffier up than mine. But I think if I remember right, in the film, his Santa Claus jacket wasn't really that fluffy. It wasn't really big and fluffy. Paul's one, I can see the difference. I don't know if Paul can notice the difference, but with Paul's face sculpture, you can tell the difference. If you look at both of the face sculptures, you can see the difference in the face sculpture. You can totally see the difference with both of them.
Yeah, one's it's been improved, isn't it?
One's definitely been improved and definitely been fixed.
The tie's certainly been.
And I think
corrected.
with this face sculpture, he looks a lot more. His nose looks really big in this one. Like his nose looks really, really big. Whereas this one, they've kind of fixed the nose. They've not made the nose so big because even you're in his finger. His nose on that face sculpture feels quite big, and when you run the nose on that, it's actually quite small. So they've actually went, well, it's a figure. You don't want the nose to look quite big. You want the nose sculpture to be quite, small and reasonable. Obviously, he's still got his wee dimple in his chin, which you can see.
Trademark.
Yeah, but you can kind of see the new one is a lot more better at. I mean, they both look like Chevy Chase. Don't get me wrong, but I think the new one. Really,
Big improvement.
They've made a massive improvement in it.
So
and obviously, as you can see, guys, you can see with the tie, you can see with Paul's version, there's the tie. The tie is obviously like that. The tie is obviously that, it's just green. And then you can see with my one, the tie is like that. You can see the complete difference with the ties. You can totally tell they've kind of went, wait a minute here, we've got a chance to fix a problem here, fix an error that we've kind of done here, and they've just went, right, we'll fix.
They are good, man.
We'll fix that tie. I mean, don't get me wrong, that first edition looks good and all that and stuff. No, I'm not putting it down, whatever, but it's just obviously, if you get the new version, you're obviously you're like, right. Vast improvement. You'll probably very rarely be able to pick up the old version now. The old version will be a hard one to find.
You'll find the old version in there.
And if some people do have the old version.
Would you go for the old version?
I don't know, because it's basically just the same Clark, just different tie. It's basically the same Clark, different tie. So it is.
The shirt's a bit different and all that.
Shirt's a bit different. Well, that's what it is. Different tie. You can tell the Santa Claus outfit's a bit different.
Head's been fixed a bit.
Head's been fixed. The nose has been fixed.
Yeah. Yep.
But if somebody has the original version, and has the reissued version and the chainsaw, then you know what I mean. They'll be kind of laughing because they're like, I've got the kind of first version that get released, and then I've got the new version released. So
I might go for the new version next one.
So then they're kind of looking at it and going, look at the differences. You can see the difference. Look at the difference in comparison, But I mean, if anybody finds the old version, it'll be very hard to find. Well, you just need to.
You wouldn't bother going for them. You just happy with it.
I don't know. See if I could find it, then if I could find it at a reasonable price, then why not? I could maybe get it. But if I don't find it, then so be it. I've managed to find a Santa Clark and a Chainsaw Clark. I'm happy, I found them.
Yeah. I
managed to find both of them, so if I do down the line find the original one with the green tie and all that and stuff, I do find it, I'm like, great, I found it, great, But aye guys, if any of yous are looking at starting this collection or there's all different kind of Christmas lines. There's a Home Alone line, there's the Elf line, there's the there's Christmas Story line. There's obviously Christmas Vacation line. God knows if there'll be any more lines. We're hoping they might release loads of lines like the Grinch line.
They did give us a Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Silent Night, Deadly Night, that's right. They released that line. Hopefully they give you
How
the
good would it be they gave us they gave you a Trading Places line?
That would
you
be
had Dan Aykroyd in the
that'd be
Santa
cool.
costume,
That'd be cool.
and you had Eddie Murphy and his.
I would like like a Gremlins line, like a Gremlin like
Did they Gremlins?
no, but I would like a Gremlin line where it's like Billy's dad going to pick up Gizmo, and he's got the actual container that Gizmo.
Oh, I just like a Billy.
No, I would like the dad, because I think the dad is the first guy you see in the start of the film, and maybe even release the old man and all that and stuff. Have the old man, like, I think that would be awesome. Maybe even have like a triple pack. The old man, the wee boy, the old man, the wee boy, and Billy's dad and all that. Have like a triple pack. I think that would be awesome. And then obviously have Billy, and then have Stripe. Have like a Stripe, and Stripe's hair's all real, and it's all dead, it's all pure.
They released a weird Gremlin with a Santa costume on, did you see that?
Aye, and did you see as well, did you see all the mad accessory pack, like you can get Gremlins and accessory packs, and they all they all pure come differently, they're all different Gremlins you can get a Gremlin like the pure one, pure stick them up, the one that's pure with the the mask and all that stuff. They release pure all different just Gremlins, and I'm going, there's so many Gremlins, man.
No, I missed the whole Gremlins line thing.
I did as well. I was looking at them, but I thought, nah.
A small part of me wants to go for them, but if you miss, there's ones like limited edition, like her in the wedding dress. That's an exclusive.
Yep.
It's hard to track
down.
Stuff like that.
Obviously,
chase.
Obviously, the easy ones you can get is the kind of one with the cigarette, and he opens his jacket up and all that.
Yeah.
Like, that's pure easy, but then it's weird because then they released a Gremlins 2, right? But they released a Gremlins 2 with a Gremlins 1 theme at the back. They released a one where the packaging was Gremlins 1, but it was Gremlins 2. It was like the one that's the spider, and it was the actual backing of it said Gremlins. It didn't say Gremlins 2, it said Gremlins, but you're like, that's from Gremlins 2, not Gremlins.
Yeah.
You're like, why have they put the box? Why have they packaged it as a Gremlins 1 box?
Aye, it's not.
Whereas that's not in the film. That's actually Gremlins 2, a new batch. You know what I mean? You're like, that's a bit foolish and a bit stupid. Like, you're like, look at people should look at Gremlins 1 and go, right, what would people be interested in, right? Maybe what about it's Christmas time, so what about the Christmas Gremlins that are singing the carols and all that and stuff?
They did do that.
Aye, but I'm meaning like.
Maybe the 2-pack of them.
Aye, but I'm meaning, what if they released like that? What if they released like them as a big whole?
They did, but the problem
that's
is
what I mean.
You have to buy the 2-pack of one half.
That's what I mean.
You have to buy a 2-pack of the
other half. See, you see.
I just want a cloth, maybe a cloth Billy with wee Gizmo in his backpack.
Yep.
Like about that size, because we've never had a Billy. Come on. I've seen Gremlins, I've seen Gizmo, I've seen all the wee
Billy would be a good one. Billy
is the main guy, mate.
But then what would you have him? Would you have him with...
His wee coat,
would you know maybe like him with the jumper he is at the end, and he's all damaged and he's all pure cutting? I would like that. I think that would be cool. They could give us
a battle damaged one.
I think that would be cool, like him pure like...
But I just feel like, why not Billy?
Him covered in all the kind of... Him covered in all the wood when Stripe... chainsaws the bat, and he's covered in all that pure, all the wood off covers him and all that stuff, and he's got the pure marks and all that, and then maybe like something we've never seen, release a Stripe where he actually sticks his hand in the fountain, and he's that would be awesome. See all his back, make that exclusive, make it like his back actually glows in the dark, so it looks like he's actually spitting out wee bloody Gremlins and all that and stuff, and then have in that same box. Have a dying Stripe where he's pure skeleton, pure. Have that. That would be awesome. That'd be such a cool 2-pack.
Oh, and what would you say?
Yeah, awesome 2-pack.
I know Neca did it years ago, and a wee cult classic to like name that cult classic.
Wee cult classic line.
What about there was a John McClane. Cloth version.
John McClane.
I don't know how you could do that because there's no hardly getting on.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just a cloth t-shirt maybe and a pair of pants and...
That's all you would need, wouldn't you?
Basically.
You would just need that,
wouldn't you? Feet.
Yeah.
And then if they really want to go ahead, there was a second one, but the second one's not big following.
Yep. But then, as you say that, right, Die Hard, people class that as a Christmas film, right? People say, oh, it's kind of hanging in Christmas, then you kind of have to look at it and, okay, what about other films? What about Lethal Weapon? It's a Christmas film.
Yeah, but they get
No,
on
but
the radar.
it's a Christmas film. It's set in Christmas. The fight scene and all that at the end, there's a big Christmas tree and all that and stuff, and takes them outside and fight. It's set on, you hear at the end, it goes like turkey and all that.
What about an Arnie's from...
That would, they should do that.
What
You
about
should definitely do a Jingle All the Way.
About Bill Murray from Scrooged?
Bill Murray for Scrooge, definitely.
What else can you think of?
Try to think
I
now.
definitely want, from the Christmas Vacation, I want Ellen Griswold. I don't care what you say. I think Ellen Griswold's a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
No another Clark, and Ellen Griswold.
So Jingle All the Way, you would have, right? Obviously, I said to you, but you wouldn't be able to see it, right? A Santa Claus the movie, right? I would just love to maybe see Santa Claus and obviously the elf, obviously his elf.
I think just Patch on his own.
Patch.
Because
But I would love to have Santa Claus
I
though.
know, but I'll tell you
You'd
why.
have Santa Claus and Patch, and then you'd have Santa
Because
Claus and Patch.
Patch was the most important.
I know he goes
And then
away on
he
his
was away
own. I know
and
he goes away on his own.
He
And,
stands out, whereas that could be any generic Santa
but then
Claus.
if you release just Patch, right? If you just release Patch for that movie, Santa Claus the movie, and then people would be like, oh, that's good, we got a Patch, but oh, kind of
But
like
that's like saying we got an elf, right? But we never got the Santa Claus. And we didn't get the Santa Claus. We got elf.
But when do you see the Santa Claus in that film?
You see him at the beginning of the film.
And
you see him
the
at the
end.
end of the film.
That's it.
But it's still in it.
He's not really that important. The important thing is Buddy, he goes away on his own, didn't he? And adventure out on his own. Right? He goes out on his own. Now really, technically, if you look at that film, right, you would actually say really you would like to have like a James Caan. Because he's actually an important character in that film.
I know.
He's an real important character in that film.
He's the dad.
He's the dad, so you really have him, right?
I still say Home Alone 2. His
Home-
wee backpack, his wee hat. And the Sticky Bandits, their clothes are a wee bit different.
Sticky Bandits, don't know what you would have, but because then as I spoke to you, how would you do it, right? Because with the Sticky Bandits, sorry we're totally sidetracked guys, right? But we're actually to think the ideas here, right? Sticky Bandits, you would have the Sticky Bandits, definitely, right? What I would give the Sticky Bandits is I would give Marv, obviously maybe his face all maybe, I don't know, covered in paint or whatever. And then I would have his changeable head, where his head's actually all bruised with the bricks that gets thrown at him. And he's got the big mark on his head, but the bricks hit his head and all that stuff. And he's like,
Or get the electric head.
no, but that's what I was going to say. If they give an exclusive Marv, where he's actually covered in paint,
And
then he gets electrocuted so you can change his head and change his hands and give him like electric hands and all that and stuff, and give him as if he's been electrocuted and make him going, and then I don't know how you
say that.
I don't know how you would-
A wee tiny, just like that John Cleese.
I don't know how you would hang Harry. Maybe Harry covered in maybe
the
the birdseed and all that. Maybe have
Aye.
him covered in birdseed. Give him an exclusive Harry, but he's covered in birdseed, and have him covered in that stuff like shoot him. I'm trying to shoot him. He's covered in that, and he can't pull the trigger. Having like 2 exclusives. Have 2 of them like Sticky Bandits.
I still say a Tim Curry, but I love a Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, but then would you get?
Nah, just Tim Curry on his own. Because it's like, I would if they
Would you
were-
get Tim Curry though? Would they release him though?
No, but if they did, because he did give his likeness rights for it.
For it, yeah.
So,
So aye,
NECA
so
do have some kind of right. To
aye,
it.
they've got
So
So
if they did give us just a Tim Curry just on his own, even if they gave us a John Candy as part of the,
what else?
I still say they missed.
You know for a fact as well. Eventually down the line as well, they'll give you, even though the second one is bad, it's kind of bad, but the first one was awesome. They'll probably release a bad Santa. I reckon.
I know.
They'll release a bad Santa, and they'll give you his wee buddy, his wee elf.
Yeah.
You'll give him.
That would be no bad.
They'll
If it
give
was only for-
him and him.
If it was
They
only
two.
from the first bad Santa.
Aye, they'll give him and his wee pal. Him and his
Nothing
wee
from
pal.
the second.
Him and his buddy, man, know what I mean? They would give they two. Maybe the kid. I don't know, maybe the kid as well. If they give you 3 of them, you know, him, his wee buddy, and the kid. I forget his name now.
I know what you're talking about.
The kid, if they released them, wow man, that would be awesome. Bad Santa release, man, you'd be like, that's cool, it's a bad Santa release. and then you try and look and go, what other Christmas films can you think of? And then you go, what about, I know it's kind of animated, what about All Aboard?
I know.
That would be such a cool release. Imagine that, Polar Express release, man.
Well, when it first came out, right, Home Alone was the first to come out.
Yep.
That came out in 2015, right?
Yep.
Christmas 2016, we got the Santa Clark.
Santa Clark, that's right.
Surprise, surprise, towards the end of 17, we got the
Chainsaw, which was kind of
delayed.
There was a delayed. It was totally a big delay. It was supposed to come out
at the same time as Santa.
Yep.
And then Christmas 2017, we got the A Christmas Story. Ralphie and the Old Man.
Ralphie and the Old Man.
Which I still say they should give us the rest of the family.
Yeah.
And Christmas 2018, we got Elf.
Yep.
And Christmas 2019, they gave us the exclusives. It's hard to track down. If you can find them, you're very, 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 very lucky. Yep. It was the Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's right. That's right.
And that was it. Then COVID hit, and we've had nothing. Of course, we've had a whole bunch of different Neca cloth releases, as you know. We've had Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
We've had.
See, if only I would like it. If that film showed you the killer, I think they could have released. Maybe they could have looked at it, but you never actually see the killer.
I know.
Black Christmas. See Black Christmas, you actually saw the killer.
I know, that's a good film.
That would be such a good release. Imagine releasing Black Christmas and releasing the killer.
But we don't know who the killer is.
But you don't know, because that's the good thing about that movie. You don't know who the killer is.
Unless you get the rights to Her Passed Away, it was Lois Lane.
Aye, unless you get her rights and all that stuff.
You'd have to talk to. And then obviously we got Bill and Ted line, which kind of ended.
Yeah.
And then we obviously missed out on the Karate Kid.
Karate Kid line.
You missed out on Bill and Ted as well. You missed out on the Karate Kid line.
Karate Kid line had so many. There was just so many.
I know.
A Karate Kid.
And then what else did we get? Oh, Ace Venturas. We got 2 Ace Venturas.
Ace Venturas, that's right.
You missed out on that.
There's so many.
Neca Cloth had a lot of good releases.
There's just so many.
And then I'm kind of tempted to go for that. I don't know about you, but I'm tempted to go for Elvira.
Kinda.
Small part of me kind of just wants to go for that one.
Elvira is quite cool. It is quite a cool figure. It is a really cool figure. And it's not a bad price as well. What was it in Forbidden Planet? We seen it, wasn't it?
£55.
Forbidden Planet, wasn't it? It was a reasonable, it was a good price.
Kind of just to so I don't miss it.
Because you know it'll probably go up in price, so you're probably.
And then you'll miss out on it. You'll say, "Oh, I wish I'd go on it." Because look, you missed out on all the Karate Kids. They're all away.
The only one thing I was happy when you were working, can't remember if it was down south.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was the down south you were. It was the Elvira. I found this Elvira really hard to get and all that stuff. I'm picking one up and all that. I says
that came out way back.
Aye, you were like, there's another Elvira here, but there's only one with a winking eye and all that stuff. Says I'm picking her up.
This one comes with a winking eye. It comes with 2 heads. You can pop them off. And
that's what I mean. But I'd love to find the actual one.
Or do you just go, you know what? I'll buy 2 Elviras if they're in that.
That's what I mean. See, that's the con that it tries to get you.
You can have one sit up with a normal head.
Is that?
Pop the head on.
See.
And then you get 2.
That's where it tries to con you. It tries to con you because it tries to go, oh, you can do this. Oh, you can do that. Oh, you can stick it like this.
And there's heads that you want to. I know. Because I'm the same. I didn't want. I ended up.
Because it's like that Luke Skywalker for The Empire Strikes Back. That amazing DX, right? You can have him pose with Darth Vader, or you can have him have his arm chopped off and have him pure going
I know.
Have him like that. So it's making you kind of go, well, if you want him posed like different way, you've got to buy another figure to have him posed like that. See, it's pure conning you into doing that.
I'll be honest with you, I did fall into the tinner. I went and got another. Doc Brown from Part 2, just so I could have the one with the glasses on.
That's right, so you can pose them differently.
Right, because I knew even though it came with 3 heads, I just couldn't be bothered.
You couldn't be bothered popping the heads off. Yep.
I was just like, you know what? For the sake of £40, just go get the next one.
Yep. Yep, I know what you mean. I know it's the scam they get you every time they get you.
But you know, when you think about it, once you get it, you've got them. You don't need to worry about it, and you don't need to...
True.
Like, I'm actually contemplating just for the sake of having an up-to-date head.
Well,
right?
I wouldn't say no to that. I would say,
So,
why not?
I might always have that one with my Christmas display.
Yep.
And I might keep the one either boxed up just...
Aye, why not?
Because eventually that one might deteriorate, but I'll always have this one.
Why not?
You know?
Anyway, guys, that's my unboxing of the 2 Christmas Vacation carts. One chainsaw, one Santa Claus. Very happy person I am. I've done an unboxing. They're very good. I'd rate to get it. If somebody's got all 3 of them, 2 versions of the Santa Claus, the different tie and all that, you're very happy, very lucky. But as I says, I'm happy with 2. If I can find the original with the green tie and all that, I'll probably pick them up. But right now I'm happy with the both. I found them both. I'm happy I found them both. All the years of just looking for them and I got them. But yep, I'm happy. You're happy. Done this unboxing. You can see my video on my YouTube channel when Paul puts it up my YouTube channel. Anyway, guys, this is me. Next video I'll probably do maybe when I get other figures down the line for my old room in my big brother's. I've still got old figures that I can bring down and all that stuff. Can maybe bring them down, you know, because I'm still trying to
Home Alone.
Complete things. I've get my Home Alone. I've unboxed them, but I've got them there in a bag somewhere. So
you need to get them all set up when you go home. Set up your Clarks.
Obviously, I'm trying to complete my Rocky Horror Picture Show, because there's obviously 2 different. There's two different Frankenfurters and all that stuff.
You'll never chase that one down.
But that one will be hard.
Never chase.
But
have you looked them up?
I've tried to find them up, but it's put me onto a site and all that and stuff to try and find them. But
you know what you're looking for? I don't know the name it.
I can't remember the name yet.
I can give you a name after the video. But
I'll try my hardest to find it down. I mean, I've got the other Frankenfurter, and I've got my I've got the Columbia and Riff Raff. I've got Columbia and Riff Raff.
Yeah, I know.
I've got Columbia and Riff Raff.
Did you see that Neca was going to release and then they had to pull out? They were going to release as Riff Raff and Frankenfurter.
Riff Raff and Frankenfurter.
Way back, like, I don't know if it was like 2011 or something like that.
See, they shouldn't.
And then they pulled out because of some rights or something like that. I think it was 20th Century Fox had some kind of problem with it.
Stupid. Anyway, guys, this is my video. Next video I'll do, we'll get it posted up for these, whether it be my Rocky Horror Picture Show or whether it be my next one I get. I've still got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to unbox. I want to wait till I get them all before I unbox all of them. So.
Oh, and you still have your Animal House?
Do that. I'm still got my Animal House. I'm still needing to get one figure for that. So.
You find them yet?
I found him. He's online there. So. I'm not in a big hurry. I can get him.
Can you find the talking one? Can you?
I can find the top one as well. The top one's there as well, believe it or not. Yes, it's top.
Seriously, good price?
Yes, not a bad price. He's about 50, 60 quid or something like that. So
he was very rare.
Black top.
The
black top, yeah. So anyway, guys, this is me. Thanks for watching and take care. Bye bye.